A very happy Wednesday, folks. Welcome back to another session of ACTnow Hot Issue. What's for lunch with me, Mio Adlan. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Yes, we are in the middle of the week. It's not Monday anymore and it's not Friday still. So sometimes a lot of people would have that syndrome of, yeah, in the middle of the week, you're kind of like wanting the weekend to come faster, but you still have a lot of things that needs to be done. Hopefully you guys are still motivated, still happy or still high spirited for you to do all of your tasks. Okay, tak apa, it's okay. Weekend is always around the corner in whichever way that you look at it. Sabar, tenang, and it shall pass soon in whatever it is that you have trouble doing. Anything, okay? Apa-apa yang pentingnya, thank you so much for watching us here on our Facebook page. Make sure you guys comment, give us a like, give us a love, and make sure you guys share this video because we do want to give a shout out to everyone out there on what are the hottest issues that's happening in the country as well as sometimes kita keluar negara juga. Whatever that is hot that needs to be discussed and needs to be brought up for our own knowledge, for our own input that we need to have, to add a bit more spice in our life, lah, so to speak. And one person who always adds a lot of spice in his food as well as his topics whenever it is that we talk about stuff is Mr. Melvin Lam. Melvin, kita nak
Good
berbunyi
afternoon.
kicap ke dalam you punya spice hari ni?
The spice, that's okay. Just to you're saying everyone please still have the mood. It's just a weekday, a mid of the week, Wednesday. I tell you, I've been enjoying work. I hope every day is a working day because I've been locked down. I was been worrying in the house, not able to contribute, not able to make things and meets and all these things. So you have a job, please do not feel depressed. Feel happy that you have a job. You're able to go to work.
Tak adalah, but you have to also imagine sometimes, not a lot of people are as blessed as you are. You're excited, you're happy about your job. Sometimes people literally go for work because they need to earn that money untuk bayar bill, untuk bagi anak bini makan. And then pula tiba-tiba kena menghadap, have to see the boss's face, the one that you have been despising all this while, 18 months tak payah tengok muka live, now you have to look into his eyes, you become more stressful. Ada juga
if you are not able to earn, it's more stressful. You probably have to write to ACTnow. We have our licensed counselors to address your issue. If you have a job, you can feed your family, please, you're the most blessed person. Be happy, be contented.
Dalam erti kata yang lain, Melvin, we need to be so grateful in whatever situation that we're in because we could be in so much worse condition sebenarnya.
That's right. Don't
complain.
complain.
Kalau ada bos macam Marvin ni, rasa susah juga. Tak tahulah orang nak tikam dia ke, orang nak bagi dia bunga ke, tak tahulah.
You see, I have to work hard. I have to work hard in order that to maintain, to run the operations, and ACTnow have a better future. And yep. I say, when ACTnow have a better future, we can able to employ more colleagues.
Exactly. So basically, in whatever job that you're doing, in whatever occupation that you are entrusted to do right now, do it with an open heart. Buat dengan hati yang ikhlas. Kerana apa? When you do things in a happy mood, then more happy things will come to you. It's a bit of a karma kind of thing, or a law of attraction. If you think about something good, more often than not, something good will come on.
Think positive things will come to you.
Exactly. But the
Yeah.
thing is right now, apa yang kita nak buka cerita sekarang ni is something which is not positive. Because
Why?
again, time and time again on this show, we have been promoting, we have been encouraging, we have been demanding in some ways to make sure that all of the people in Malaysia at least are vaccinated, they get their vaccination, make sure that they get their jabs in order for us to be, safe, at least have that safety net, have that armor for us to bring around to make sure that we combat the COVID-19 virus very, very well. And now we are promoting people, or should I say, the government is having people to actually get booster shots because it will strengthen their immune system in moving forward due to the fact that we have just discussed yesterday a lot of things that are happening with COVID-19 mutation lah, benda yang alien masuk lah, dia dah jadi pandai lah semua. A lot of scary things are happening with COVID-19. Booster shots are there to strengthen our immune system. But unfortunately, Melvin, fake news are coming out in saying that booster shot ni tak elok pula. What the heck is going on?
No, there are so many, irresponsible people around, outside,
Mm.
around you with evil intentions. They have itchy fingers, itchy mind, itchy, whatever is itchy and dirty. They have nothing to do. They spread fake news.
Mm.
And what should we do for them? If I am in power, I would just gunshot them, blank shots.
Oh, wow.
Because you,
No,
you make attack, you make people panic. You make people goes. Probably let's say you have a heart attack. Your heart,
Yeah.
it will have create some issues. Why do you want to spread fake news?
Yeah. I mean like we can only assume, again, kita tak ada apa-apa bukti di sebalik kita. Again, we are just speculating here. But what we are thinking is that people yang share fake news ni are from the anti-vaccine punya group ke tidak, you rasa?
I believe so, because they're anti-vaxxer and they discourage people also to do the same or to support them. So it's very high chances it's from those anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
because when you look at it, because as what we actually have in the description of this video, we were bombarded by fake news when the immunization program came about earlier, late last year with JKJAV. You know how people are saying that no COVID-19 vaccine ni jahat lah, ada benda tak elok lah, orang mati lah, whatnot. We experienced this before. Now the fact
Yeah.
that we are promoting booster shots, it's coming back out again. Macam tak sudah. They are very creative people lah, Melvin.
These are people probably sent by the alien, by the COVID-19. Probably they have gone into the body, they control the body, and then know they're the agent.
Yeah, I mean, no, if you look at the things that, like we've discussed this thoroughly on the show over and over again, how
Yeah.
people, outside of KL, again, like even people in KL are actually influenced by this thing. Kononnya Illuminati lah, kononnya makhluk syaitan lah, kononnya benda ni can kill you on the spot lah, all these kind of things. It comes very rapidly, and unfortunately, people in Malaysia are that gullible in believing in these kind of things, Melvin?
Yes.
Kenapa? Are we not smart enough to really identify the truth and the lies that is being spread around?
There are people that's strong, you and me. We have our mindset. We know what's right, what's wrong. But there are a lot of people also out there, in general, are easily influenced. There are, they say something, they will believe you. So, our first, Malaysia, Sarawak is the first state to receive the booster shots.
Correct.
And according to the state government of Sarawak, that's I pointed out 162,000, almost 163,000 individuals across Sarawak have received the booster shot. And this fake news could actually putting the Sarawakians' life at risk. Because it's a fake number, 163,000 who have received the booster, and you spread the fake news, they will get mental stress. Isn't it?
Betul. Sangat stressful. Imagine you dengan hati yang tenang, you got your 2 shots ready, and then suddenly like, we are advised to actually take booster shot, and then when you hear these kind of things, orang yang lemah semangat, people who are, like maybe people yang ada heart conditions ke ataupun yang senang get migraines and whatnot, when they hear this kind of things, it screws their mind so much that it would deter them from taking the booster shot. And even it's not just happening in Malaysia, Marvin. It's actually happening in Thailand as well, where
Yes.
multiple social media posts has actually warned people who are getting booster shots. There were increased risk in developing lymphoma and autoimmune disease, in which that the claim has been misleading, according to health expert, in saying that there is no evidence stated that booster shots increases the risk of developing
Yes.
other diseases. Seriously, people are just, I think they have too much time, Marvin. They have too much
No,
time on their
you
hands
see,
to play on
these
the phone.
people who love to see people suffer. You see, they will not. This is not. There's no proof they will have this side effect. But the only things that they will have mental stress. That, for instance, in this number game, I mean, in Sarawak, 163,000 have received the booster.
Yep.
That's 5% have panic attack, and somehow this 5%, even they have a cough, flu, fever, just a normal sickness, they think this is come from the booster.
Yeah.
And then they will tell the whole family, tell the neighbors, okay, because of the booster, I have this, I have that.
Yeah. So
You know?
itulah kadang-kadang, you know what? Sometimes everyone thinks that they have their own doctor degree. Everyone thinks that they have their own medical degree. They are their own doctors and they know better than what other experts are advising us out here. Again, it's, I mean, like, as far as we want to believe it, Malaysia is a free country. I mean, we can still do whatever we want within limits, of course, within parameters, within proper guidelines. But this doesn't mean that you are freely enough to actually influence other people, because like it or not, Malaysia suka berita sensasi, and berita tentang vaccinated people, booster vaccinated people baik is not that sensational versus people who are apparently sick because of the booster shot. Malaysia memang macam tu, Marvin.
We never learned. I mean, it's quite sad thing, isn't it, Emil? We had come to year 2021, coming to 2022, 60 after receiving 60 years of independence, we still behave like this.
Yeah, and it is such a it's such a tiresome thing. And imagine, but I just nak tanya you punya pendapat juga. I just wanted to get your opinion. People who are making all of this fake news, are they doing this for monetary purposes? Do you think that they are able to actually make money out of it? The fact that people not going for booster shots, they are able to profit it in one way or another. You think, or is this just because they think in their mind that, you know, Satan is actually in the booster shots? I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, you're talking about Satan's in the because they have Satan's in their brain. I mean, these the people I hope that they write to ACTnow, our program, you know, because I mean, honestly, they have mental issues, I believe, to do such things to tell others. I mean, right. Karen is one of those. I hope in general, Karens. I don't say anyone in general. Those people who are terms Karens is one of those that discourage people from doing the right thing.
Yeah, correct. I mean, again, we are free enough to do our own research. And how research works. Okay, I just want to educate, or should I say, just inform, or just share my experience slightly, you know, because like I've done a lot of lab work before, you know, being an engineer as a student, and whatnot before. How lab work works is that you do something multiple times and take the mean or take the average of the result and put it out there. And all of these scientists have actually done is that they have done multiple tests in different types of scenarios, and they would report it as how it has become at an average point of view. That's what research is all about. The thing is, orang tak percaya research yang dilakukan, the research that has been done by these experts, because they think that the one news, the one thing, the negative thing that actually came out of it, they take that, you know, as gospel and shout it out to the world. That's how they actually work.
Well, talking about that, last 2 days I saw a video. This is from someone senior from Denmark. Doctors should not join commercial lab to endorse commercial lab, which I find is a bit true. If we come from independent lab among the researcher, they are doctors to do for the country, for the love of the institute and all these things. Because his opinion is that a lot, especially in Denmark, a lot has been endorsed by private organizations. The drugs organized means the
pharmaceutical companies,
pharmaceutical and all these things. So everything is good. No, because they're using that as the
Mm.
spokesperson. So, but I hope that's more independent through NGOs. That's able. I mean, we have to government probably need to sponsor them and finance them to operate this kind of lab tests and all those things and give a very independent report.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, like, it's definitely because like
do
when
not
you talk about
do not spread fake news unless you can substantiate it.
yeah, it's all about substantiating your own facts. Macam lah pertandingan debat lah pun contohnya, any debating competition
Yeah,
or whatever it is. If you do not have the facts with you, there's
yeah.
no chance that you can convince people. There's no chance that you can win that particular debate, that particular discussion. You need to have the facts properly done, and the facts pula needs to be coming from reliable sources, bukan daripada tok bomoh daripada kampung rapat tersusun. Those are not reliable sources, okay? Tok bomoh are not reliable, Melvin.
So they don't have facts. They use Satan. They use God, religious to back that to substantiate their belief.
Yeah. And the best thing is, Melvin, diorang punya ayat penyata at the last thing that they say that kalau you tak ikut nanti you berdosa, nanti you masuk neraka. That's what they say.
Yes, that's the sad thing. So to those religious obedience friends, okay, let's not offend the God.
Again, I mean, like, you know, we're really tired about this. People, please, whoever it is out there who has so much time, why don't you use that extra time that you have rather than making fake news? You contribute to society. Kalau you tak ada kerja sekalipun, pergilah kutip sampah tepi jalan tu. At least you're doing something good.
You have, I tell you, that's good. You have so bored in your life, nothing to do. Just download ACTnow and go everywhere and highlight issues. Do something good for your communities. You know, make the authorities work for you.
Yeah, exactly. Just
That's
download
better.
ACTnow mobile app, go around your neighborhood and take pictures of dog poop ke, ataupun signboard sengit ke, ataupun lobang atas jalan ke. You know, at least you're contributing to society rather than
Then you have
trying
it's anti-stress for you.
exactly. Do that, people. Do that. And speaking about fake news, Melvin, we're not
Yeah.
just talking about fake news about the booster shots. Apparently, fake news are running amok right now, specifically about our My Sejahtera app. Now, it has been reported, and we've covered this already a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, about how people are misusing the My Sejahtera app. People are mereka menggodam or they are hacking into our My Sejahtera app into giving us false information. And it has been reported, Melvin, that people are using the My Sejahtera app right now in announcing suddenly that they are person under what you call it, PUI. PUI is person under surveillance, home surveillance order. Out of nothing, people are getting this notification. And scary way when you get this being told to you. Would you be scared, Melvin?
Yeah, HSO, PUS, UFO, and all these things. Definitely, I mean,
ini kerja alien betul lah. Yeah,
I
but
mean,
what is going on, Melvin? What is going on here?
You see, this issue has been we addressed this issue. Even the MOH, the ministry, the minister also was give us their so-called assurance. It's just it's not so severe as what we are facing. But now coming to the state election, Malacca, it has been brought up again. They were afraid people will use this to abuse in this My Sejahtera in categorizing the holder, the person there that's in those PUS, HL, to bar them from voting.
Okay. That's a bit of a statement right there. I mean, again, we're not conspiracy theorists over here. We're not the ones who comes up with all these kind of things. But to think that somebody out there who has the expertise yang sangat hebat yang boleh hack into the My Sejahtera app to do such things now, itu level Hollywood drama, Hollywood movie dah, Melvin. Seriously.
Yeah, because our data is all in. Your name, your IC, your address, and everything is in there. So they actually can trace. Okay, you are Melaccans, You know,
Yeah, we had this yesterday. Until right now, we don't know what's the actual answer. But yeah, we'll go with
but
Malacca.
I'm sure Malaccans is not something vulgar or negative.
No. It's not. You're fine.
Yeah, right. So they will use this as a strategy uh, to so-called hack the system and make sure
Okay.
that those people that they don't want to go to send them to for voting. So you can't even come out from the house. I can't come out. I have this status. I have to stay home.
Yeah. I mean, like it is so much. It is such a reach for us to even make that association, that connection between the up and coming pilihan raya kecil, pilihan raya negeri in
Yes,
Malacca, as well as with the
Sarawak.
Sarawak as well, in regards of the malfunctioning, or should I say the hacking of the My Sejahtera app. But it is definitely a worry for a lot of us out there. Imagine kalau you dekat mall, suddenly you're happy, dah, suddenly like you nak masuk kedai, suddenly your status shows that you are a person under surveillance. Imagine the fright in your face should that happen. Scary.
No, I think I wish it happens. If I have a big bill, if I order ikan sakap, when I want to pay, I show them I cannot activate show.
Hey, the whole restaurant kena tutup, weh. The whole restaurant kena tutup. Okay.
I don't have to pay for the bill.
Yeah, I mean, like, whoever that is behind all of this hacking, all of this changing and everything. Again, I classify you guys as the same people who are hacked, who are, the distributors of the fake news. Don't you guys have nothing else better to do rather than making all of this kind of thing, creating havoc when there's nothing to worry about to begin with? It is just, these are the kind of fears that comes with technology, Melvin. We know that, we've learned already in Terminator 2 how the machines will be taking over the world. These are the kind of things that we fear of becoming with technology being so good, but it is so hackable as well. It's very unsafe, and it is spreading fear where there's not supposed to be fear, Melvin.
Yes, it is. I mean, these psycho people. These psycho people. I mean, in a way, they are genius. They are smart.
Yeah.
But you need to have some once a while you send out the car for tuning. They need to tune up that as well their brains, so they they're more positive. So these are the genius that probably they are lonelier. They are lonely people. They do nothing in front of the computer. Just hack. Nothing is hacked.
Yeah, I mean, like, they can do so much good for the country rather than doing this. And I bet you, seriously, if these hackers are actually, teenagers or people in their young early years, I mean, maybe out of a dare, they just like suka-suka hati main semua. They have the potential to actually make Malaysia so much better in regards of advancements of technology, advancements of cybersecurity. They can do so much things, but the fact that they're doing this, seriously, it is such a worrisome that is happening on our soil.
I think we give a good suggestion to the government to discover these talents.
Yeah. How macam mana you nak buat macam mana? Siapa yang boleh hack sejahtera dapat kerja dengan cyber security Malaysia? Is it you want to do like that?
Yeah, that's I mean, come there and join me. You get good pay and all this thing. So they might do wonders. Instead of hacking, tap their brain, because they want challenges.
Yeah.
So if I have the means, I will recruit them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of people are using this for bad things. Unfortunately, people would want to make money out of this, and by making money out of this, they try to manipulate the system lah. They orang cuba buat benda jahat lah. They try to create havoc lah. And again, we are not saying that this is closely related to the elections that's happening in Melaka or in Sarawak. But should it be true, conspiracy theory here, should it be true, then you are jeopardizing our national security. Keselamatan negara diancam. And this is whatchamacallit, pembelotan ataupun traitor, an act of traitor in the highest degree, and it is so wrong.
What's the highest punishment you give?
Pancung kepala. I don't know what is the capital punishment nowadays.
This is a sort of game.
Yeah, just like bomb the head off. Again, I mean, like, I don't understand how this can happen. And also, KG has repeatedly saying that Kementerian Kesihatan, Ministry of Health, is doubling down on its security, but it's still hackable. So does this mean that Kementerian Kesihatan is not recruiting the better people out there?
No, they are better. They haven't recruited the smarter one. I say that's what I say. Recruit them. You know, they could do so-called. This probably look weird. They look at them. Probably I don't want to touch them. Those are probably I see in the movie. They are the
Don't
parents
want to
don't like
touch
them.
them,
They're
want to
rejected.
see the
They are rejected by the society. They're very a loner. You know, but they're smart. And then they actually here to take revenge.
Yeah.
Like Joker lah, you know, like Joker. You see the movie Joker?
Yeah, exactly. Mungkin
You know?
these hackers kan ada one time dia kena tipu dengan Lazada ke Shopee ke barang tak sampai kan. Dia punya marah, hence why they are hacking into the MySejahtera just to show their frustration. But what do you think that the government should be doing again? KJ has given us the assurance that they are doubling down. They are doing whatever it is that they can. They're
No.
investing more money to make sure that our data and MySejahtera app at least is being taken care of, the security side of it. What else should the government do, Melvin? What do you think?
You ask me, assurance is quite risky. I'm sure as a minister they give the assurance, but there's always, in Kenny saying, there's always a mountain higher than the next mountain.
Unless you're Mount Everest, then you're the tallest lah.
Yeah. But at Mount Everest, you could probably have those, what call that, slide the snow, what's the name called?
What?
The snow cap breaks.
Yeah, the snow cap, yeah.
Yeah, it could have also that even your highest, you know. So
Okay.
because every day technology change.
Yeah.
The thing is, no one. I always say, even you have the best technology, then tomorrow you are redundant. And even you have the best technology, if I have the money, I can acquire the technology.
Yeah, correct.
You know, so we have to. Of course, as the government, you have to give assurance, but sometimes at any moment it can happen.
Sure.
Let's say it's not probably within Malaysia. Someone out of Malaysia can hack you too.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, so because now internet or cyber world, the global is no more global. It's just a village. Home group is a village.
Yeah, exactly. And to be really honest with you, exactly what you have just said. This MySejahtera hacking could be the job from someone outside of Malaysia. Cool. So it could just be another guy who's sitting in his basement somewhere in the US or maybe wherever it is. They're just having fun and just doing these kind of things. But yeah, there's no
probably the school assignment.
Projek hari ini anak-anak, jom kita hack Malaysia, a small country in Southeast Asia. So yeah, that's one of your assignments today. Oh my god, that would be like super scary if that is actually an assignment given to the professor. But yeah, there's a lot of things that can be talked about when you talk about cybersecurity, when you talk about proper, lining yourself, building up firewalls, making sure that your connectivity is being guarded in any way, shape, or form. But like you said, technology evolves every single day, every single minute for that matter. A lot of new things are coming up, and there's no way for us to actually be able to, follow it through and through, every step of the way. But as long as you make sure that all of the precautions are taken care of, at least on the front, then it gives us that assurance that things like these would not happen again. But imagine kalau benda ni jadi waktu PRN Melaka dengan Sarawak, maknanya tak ada orang boleh pergi voting. Susah ni.
Yeah, yes, I think I hope this anticipations. It's not really someone practicing it. Some party playing dirty and hack it. I hope we have clean elections. Yeah,
Clean.
you know.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we hope for. That's what
Clean
we
as in mental clean. Follow SOP when it comes to the center on that day.
Semua clean lah, semua clean. You punya cara you nak campaign clean, cara you nak approach orang clean, cara you basuh tangan you pakai sanitizer clean, otak you pun clean bila masuk, semua clean.
Oh yes. I think everyone, let's tell KJ, let's whisper to him. Everyone should bring their own pen. What pen? Is it blue or black, whatever? I think because if not, the pen will be shared by hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah. Maybe that's a good thing. Macam waktu kita pergi
Okay,
event
yeah.
Christmas lah kan, kita digalakkan bawa pen sendiri kan.
Ask KJ mix his plastic soon. Send him a message. That's what I think.
Of all you know, dekat depan all the voting polls, people are gonna be in cars, in trucks selling pen. And jual pen RM1.5, Melvin. Lepas tu?
Good minds, good minds thing. Like I was thinking I have a side income. I'm going to sell pens.
Exactly. You nak pen color biru RM5, pen color hitam yang ada muka orang ni RM7. You know, people are making a lot of money. That'll be super scary. Okay, enough about the topics that we want to cover today. We
All
thought
right.
it would be a dry topic, but we managed to liven it up. We managed to actually talk through it very
Yes.
interestingly among the topics. But I need to make an announcement. 2 hari selepas ni, Khamis dengan Jumaat, Melvin macam solo kan lepas ni.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'll be away.
You like me, you don't like me. You ask me to be solo.
Don't worry about that.
I also get very garam. Next time I'm going to hack you.
I will go internetless. I tak pakai internet. I pakai SMS je. SMS pun tak pakai internet. Okay, so just to tell our fellow viewers, the next few days, Melvin will manning the station. But don't worry, he will definitely deliver all the hottest topics to you guys. Okay, Melvin?
All right, see you.
All right. I'll see you back next week. Yep. Have a good time on Thursday and Friday, okay?
Definitely. Okay,
take care. Bye. All right, guys, that was together, Melvin and myself, once again, for another session of Hot Issue, What's for Lunch by ACTnow. As mentioned, I will be away for the next couple of days, but don't worry, Melvin will be around to share with you what is hot, what is the great issues that he wants to share with you guys on our show. All right, so don't forget to tune back to us next time, same place. We won't be away for sure. Adlan, you're signing out. Take care, guys. See ya. Bye.